Good morning and welcome from Glenwood Lutheran Church. My name is Pastor Mark Manning, and I want to welcome you on a beautiful summer day here. We are in July, and things are a little bit more quiet. As we gather for worship this coming Sunday, on the second Sunday of the month, I also want to tell you that it is a Jewish observance that has some connection to our biblical history as well. The name of this Jewish observance is the Fast of Tammuz. It is on the 17th day of the month of Tammuz. That's spelled Tammus. And you'll note that it's not a feast, but it's a fast. Let me explain why. The Jewish rabbis wanted to choose a day, and it begins actually a 3-week period of time for Jews, wanted to choose a day to observe a number of things in their history. The first thing that they wanted to observe is the breach of the walls of Jerusalem in 69 AD by the Romans. 69 BC, AD, by the Romans. When the Jews revolted against the Romans, post the time of the Gospels, the Romans came in and conquered the country, and they surrounded Jerusalem, put it to siege, and finally in 69 AD, the walls were breached of Jerusalem by the Romans, and that was a very sad event. Secondly, on this coming Sunday, also there's an undated event, but the rabbis assign it, and this is the date of a fast over Moses coming down from Mount Sinai and seeing the people worshiping the golden calf idol. And in his anger, he throws down the 2 tablets that God has forged of the law, and they break. That's the second thing that they fast for on this date. And then a third of 4 things that they fast for on this date is the siege of Nebuchadnezzar. This is the time, we have hundreds and hundreds of years when Babylon comes and lays siege to Israel and Judah, and they surround it, and eventually Jerusalem is run out of sheep, and they have to stop the daily sacrifice to God in the temple. This is a huge thing. The priests are not able to do this. And fourth, in this date of fasting and mourning is what happens is Apostomus burns the Torah publicly, the laws of Moses and the teachings, and he puts an idol in the temple. So these 4 things are observed in a fast on this day, and of course they're biblical events, some of them to us. Also want to add to that in 586, the destruction during this 3-week time, the observance of the destruction of the first temple by the Babylonians. This was the temple put together and put up by King Solomon of the Old Testament, and also the destruction of the second temple by the Romans in 70 AD. So these observances, these times of mourning, are brought together on this coming observation by Jews, and they fast from sunup to sundown unless they are pregnant, or unless they get sort of a dispensation or permission from a rabbi. Then, for instance, only the elderly or infirm or sick might not have to do that. Well, it's interesting to see how our Jewish brothers and sisters look at their history and translate that into their current observance. During this time, some Jews, more strict Jews, will refrain from planning a wedding, getting married during this time. They'll have various other observances to show their kind of collective mourning over what happened back at that time. Meanwhile, we can gather together this Sunday and worship at 8:30 in our church.